and raise the deck. So I had to keep stopping and cleaning the grass off. And then I thought, well, if I tilt it as it's going forward, there'll be a side shear element to it, and it works. It gets the grass off. So that's a mod that I can recommend. The bearings are very basic. You know, the front wheel bearings. I've had a problem with. I can't remember which side it was now. I thought it had proper bearings, but it doesn't. It just has hard plastic bearings. And inside the wheel there is a grease nipple. And I had omitted to grease those wheels. So after 9 years, it was last year, I found one of the wheels was very wobbly. Anyway, it was straightforward enough to buy a replacement plastic bearing and push it on, and so it's all okay again now. But it was my fault. I should have checked more thoroughly, and now obviously I will every year find the grease nipple that's inside the wheel. It's tucked down inside in here, and that will grease the bearing. So I use graphite grease on that, about 10 strokes, to make sure that the grease is coming through. Other than that, there are no other grease points, just 4 on the front, and that's your lot. And the rest of it, I just spray the pivot points, as I say, with chain spray, not wax chain spray, ordinary chain spray. And that seems to do the trick. So I put the cover back. I've got the lights on. They're a bit rudimentary, the lights, but they work. I have a couple of times decided to work on cutting in the dark when the weather was on the change, but generally speaking, you know, when you're retired you can pick your time anyway. There's even a drinks holder on this one too, down there. Not that I bother with it, but some people might like to put a can in it. The adjuster for the height is straightforward enough. It's that knob, and the indicator is on the side, and then you have the deck lowering lever over here. Just press it and down the deck goes. Pull it back, deck comes up. So when I was doing the leaf sweeping, obviously I had the deck up, wasn't trying to cut any grass, and it makes a really good leaf sweeper. I shan't be using it anymore because I don't want to get it mucky. It goes back in the garage now, and we'll stay there till spring. As you can see, it's a CTH 150 twin, 15 horsepower, about 2,600 revs. They're not designed to rev high. Certainly 15 horsepower is pretty good. It'll get you pretty well anywhere on, certainly on this place. You know, I've got a few little banks and things. Not sure how big the engine is, but back in my old motorbike days, 15 horsepower used to equate to about 250 cc's. The old BSA C15, that was C15 was 15 horsepower, and it was a 250. Obviously it revved higher than 2650 though. Not sure what C15's revved to, certainly 5,000. I think that's about the size of it. So if anyone's looking to buy a lawn tractor, I don't think Husqvarna are a bad buy. And there's one that's 10 years old, so you know, I can't really complain, can I? I've replaced a spring and 2 belts. And the belts really were entirely my fault, because I didn't stop the drive when the blades were starting to slow down, and that would have been on over long grass, bearing in mind that I do cut low, as you can see. The grass is looking pretty good, considering all. There was a heavy frost this morning, but overall it looks quite nice, I think, after all my efforts. So I think we'll leave it there, and we'll put this back in the garage, and there it will sit until the spring. So we'll sign off on this one.